How effective is the combination of your main product and ancillary texts? So, what do you think that our 3 products connote? Would you say the quirkiness of the image or the grassroots?
I wouldn't say so much grassroots. It doesn't really tell you so much where they came from.
I mean, you can't really tell that they are uni students, though, could you? You know their age by.
Yeah, you can just tell that they are a group of mates who come together.
It's not like they're the band; they are mates, and they've just sort of started playing music together.
Yeah.
Well, with the CD cover, it shows a wide appeal because
it's kind of a uniqueness and
it's got everything.
It's kind of an indie. It's different, like.
It's eye-catching. The colours, they're not dull, and the fact that it's a black background means it stands out more.
Yeah, and it's very different from any other album cover, which is how indie tries to be.
Yeah,
it tries to be very different.
But it's also very similar in the fact that there's not many album covers that have pictures of the actual band members on the indie artists. They're very sort of picture related or drawings or.
Yeah,
it fits with the genre, but it's totally different.
Yeah,
from
like Imagine
anything
Dragons or.
But it is similar to Friendly Fires. It's colourful.
Do we give an independent image?
I
think we do because we're very free in what we do. It's not like we're controlled by a large company or anything, so we can basically do what we want. We're very independent like that.
But then the costume, like it's casual. Indie dress, but it's common for indie dress, isn't it? As if it's mainstream for indie.
Yeah, but they're not supposed to be mainstream.
No, but as in...
Nah.
It's what indie...
As in it's common what indie kind of the genre.
Indie's just about being independent.
In the video.
I think the fact that we're not walking around, we're not really taking anything seriously. Like even such a situation as having a breakup, the band members still try to make the best of it.
Yeah, and...
they work together.
Yeah, it's sort of like the indie sort of more upbeat than... It's about a love story, but it's not sad, like...
And the fact that it's like so much can happen to anyone, especially in like our target kind of age group for the song.
Yeah, they can relate to it,
Which would be 16 to 25.
And as well, back to the costumes, they're indie, they're not like pop, they're not sexually provocative like they are in pop videos, they're just like standard clothing that anyone would wear. Like,
there's no main focus on it.
Yeah.
Because it seems like they've just literally just gone out to play music. Like they haven't really planned it, but they're just trying to express that they can play music. And it also does help with the narrative as well.
And the band performance as well shows that our artists can play their instruments, which is another large part of the indie genre.
What about the magazine? That's cool. Well, the fact that the poses that they have would be that they're having a laugh, they're mucking around. It's not like they're static and standing straight.
No, yeah.
Staring at the camera. They're not very serious to what they're doing.
They're just having a good time together in in a situation which for most people wouldn't be a good thing.
It's just general banter, like at the scene in the music video where the lead singer's just come out of the girlfriend's house.
It's more like the band are kind of doing it for themselves and for their enjoyment more than kind of fame and money and all that.
Yeah, which is
the main kind of motive.
Hip hop is very related to.
And our magazine article as well further shows the band members having fun and
quite a natural picture. It doesn't really.
It looks like paparazzi have taken it.
Yeah.
Basically.
It doesn't look like it was.
It's not staged.
A photo shoot
it's not overdone
or anything. It looks like they were just together. I think that could be because it is taken out of the actual video. But it still works well as the album, the magazine cover, due to the liveliness of it, and it kind of says a lot about the band. They kind of stick together on the lonely highway.
How marketable are we? What say marketing? How would we market our product anyway? We ever used QR codes before?
Yeah, we've used that on iTunes as well. We could put the song, we could put it on Spotify.
Because iTunes do have that service where the up and coming bands or new bands that have not been heard, they do for free.
Yeah.
So that could be that could be a breakthrough for us.
Yeah, we
as a
could
group.
try and get like CDs in HMV and
Yeah.
places like that, or independent music stores,
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
I
that one in
think
Cambridge.
Spotify would be quite a big one.
But how would we market our actual music video? And that would be the thing. Or Vivo would be quite a big thing.
Yeah,
YouTube advert.
YouTube, yeah.
Yeah.
YouTube definitely would be.
Definitely have to go on radio.
Yeah, I think like the Live Lounge, where you get to go onto the radio, you get to chat and promote yourself, but then you also get the opportunity to perform your song live.
Yeah, isn't that a
Over
big
the
CHG
radio.
thing where it's unheard bands,
Yeah.
and rare chance that they become big, like I think Adele.
So similar artist images. So what images are we similar to? Like, it doesn't have to be the whole artist, or
Yeah.
what aspects of other artists are we similar to?
Well, other sort of indie bands like Oasis were a bit
Yeah.
similar.
Two
to
Dot
it.
Cinema Club are quite similar
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
well, because they talk quite a lot about relationships as well.
I think it's hard to kind of differentiate or like make yourself also similar to
Yeah.
other indie
Yeah.
bands, because they are also different.
Yeah, exactly. The fact that they're independent doesn't help. A variety of images given. I think we do give off a lot of different images.
Yeah, in the video, I suppose across all three texts, it does give off a sort of fun image, because like in the magazine article, it is us just walking down the street,
Yeah.
and in the
Album cover, it's
album cover, it's
just a bright
Bright
picture of an
elephant.
elephant
and the video uses comedy.
as the main like narrative to it, really,
Yeah.
I just think
or theme.
there's no specific image. Like, we're not set out to one specific group, so anyone can listen to it. Basically,
Yeah.
like, it's not. I
Bit
think
free for
we
all.
have said a specific target age, but it doesn't really have to be that age.
No.
The physical desirability of the artist. Well, we're not trying to be, though, are we?
No,
We're not. It's not like pop or any other genre where they're sort of going on about the fact that they're supposed to be.
yeah, we're not like Miley Cyrus. We don't sort of walk into a room in some
Drop
sort of
hard trousers
tight
and start
spandex.
squat.
For some more sort of, I'm not going to say gossip, but where you see them and they're in the news, that's not us. We don't sort of do that kind of thing, which I think is the idea.
I mean, some artists they use the sexual,
provocative, like
to kind of cause controversy and to get more views, to get more fans, to get more awareness, and that's not really what indie artists do. It's
No,
kind
it's
of
more about the music, the
it's more
instruments,
about
and the actual song.
feelings, really, I suppose.
Yeah.
Emotion, more than.
I think we weren't really going for that, but humour was a main thing. That was,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
the main idea for it.
Yeah, I think humour probably replaced the sexual
Yeah.
sort of nature of pop artists. In indie, they use quite a lot of humour, and we definitely did that.
Think about how all three products link together to form one sellable artist. So,
They all give off the same, I'm not going to say vibe, but same
yeah,
idea.
persona.
That, that it's very bright. I don't know if you can see is it cloudy at the back of the magazine? I think it's quite a blue sky actually on
Yeah.
that day that we had. It was just, everything's not dark, it's not gloomy, everything's made to stand out, it's supposed to be happy, and that's the sort of messages that we're trying to get across to
Yeah.
And everything's a bit random and spontaneous, like in the video where the lead singer is kind of doing random and spontaneous things for the girl. And the album cover is obviously a bit random and spontaneous.
Yeah, you don't normally
Like the
expect
band.
some of the things, like when he falls over the bin.
Yeah.
You didn't think
Yeah.
he would try and vault it, you would think he was going to go round.
And then you wouldn't expect the drummer to throw
Yeah.
a drumstick at him either.
No.
No, that was
It just adds
definitely
another layer
unexpected.
to the whole video. A
Yeah.
sense of humour, a sense of also banter as well between the three mates.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of the vibe of being unplanned. Yeah.
That's friendship is quite a key thing, isn't
Yeah.
it?
And with the three texts, we obviously have everything that is needed to sell the artist. We have the album, we have the song, we have the MP3, and we have
Yeah.
magazine adverts. So we have everything we need to actually sell the artist.
I think there are other ideas that could be used, like when you see a lot of advertisements, some of them have QR codes leading to our video, or which is on our blogs, but you could have.
Yeah, maybe that's one thing we could have added into the album cover. Probably put a QR code on it.
Yeah.
There
linking
is
it
one
to-
on the magazine advert.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
That
plan to do
links
it
us to
in
the
the
YouTube
actual kind of digipack kind of thing,
Yeah.
for special download.
Think about features they share, such as natural images, eye lines, formations, colours, and then stances. Well, the magazine cover, the stances in that, it's not serious at all.
No.
You can see like how they're just kind of walking along, they're having fun, like none of them are like just standing normally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like they're just walking down the street.
Yeah,
like having
They do what they
looks like
want.
they've been caught off guard, really, and that would just be something that they would be doing anyway, without
Yeah.
having to be posing for it.
From one of our people that we've spoken to said that the album cover looked like Richard hurt his back as he's walking
Yeah.
down the road. Alex was like just mucking around.
It kind of shows that like it's not the label or company aren't telling them what to do, but they're doing whatever they want really.
Yeah, showing an
Yeah.
independent image. as
Yeah,
well.
exactly.
I think it also shows, going back to Richard's point about them being caught off guard, it shows they're not expecting to get much from this. They're not doing it for
They
fame or
don't
anything.
really want much.
They're
to be
just
fair.
doing it.
Yeah, well,
This
I
is also
said, yeah.
portrayed in the video, isn't
Yeah.
it? Because the video has the same scene as it that the magazine article does. So
Yeah.
it's all linked together. It
The
also
magazine
gives the same
advert,
vibe.
like going back to it, when you look at the stances, when you look at the Oasis album, they're not together looking at the camera at the same angle, and they're not facing the camera. They're all one's in the corner, one's looking away, and I think that's quite a very common thing to have, like not being very rigid, they're sort of moving around and very active.
Yeah.
Sort of goes with the music video, and
Yeah.
the song is very active as well.
I think it flows with the indie genre as
Yeah.
well, because if you look at albums like pop albums, they often have like sexually provocative stances on them again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, in the albums, like pop albums, they have aspects of what they're singing about. So, the Wrecking Ball, Miley Cyrus,
Yeah.
the actual album does have a Wrecking Ball on it,
Yeah.
but we've not really gone for that. We've gone for something totally off topic and independent.
Yeah, it's been the
Well,
whole kind of album, but it's
Something
not
that
had anything
it
to
sort
do
of relates
with
to us in the sense that it's very lively, very colourful,
something that the band likes.
but also it's quite funny actually, because it's an elephant, you don't
Yeah.
expect it.
No, but the colours are then.
Yeah.
Then also with the magazine, we have the guitar as well in the shot, which you can see,
Yeah.
which then links back to the live
Which-
performance and the ability to play an instrument, which is something which is very important in indie,
Yeah.
especially with like music videos, so that the audience are aware of the band's ability.
It's very similar because in the Jungle Giants She's a Riot album,
Yeah.
you might not be able to see the actual band members, but you can see the guitars and the drum kit.
Which is key.
You have to be able to see it because you've got to prove to the audience that you can play the instruments, and it's not just you singing.
Yeah, and in the magazine article that we have, Alex does have the guitar on his back.
But
Yeah, showing the talent really.
yeah.
Yeah.